Hello explorers and welcome to this tutorial. I'm Aline Skywalker, the knitwear designer behind Skywalker Knits. Today I'm going to show you how to make basic lace stitches, so yarn overs, knit two togethers and SSKs. So I have here a tiny little bit of stockinette and I will show you how that goes. So first I'll show you continental, because I need continental, and then I will show you throwing. Okay, so let's start by knitting, let's say 2 stitches. The yarn over, that's the easiest one to do, and you just wrap your yarn on the needle. You knit, or you work your next stitch, and then you have an extra loop. So once more, I wrap the yarn over the needle and I work the next stitch. With throwing, this is exactly the same thing, apart that the yarn is in my other hand. So I will first knit one. And I do a yarn over. Put my finger on the stitch to keep it in place and I knit one. And now I have a yarn over here and here and here. So let's see, these were the increases, the most common increases that you will find in lace knitting, because it makes a decorative hole. Now I will show you how to decrease 2 stitches. So you take 2 stitches and you make 1. So first, knit 2 together. So when you knit, you just enter the front leg, catch the yarn, pull through, and drop the stitch from the needle. And you have made 1 new stitch. For the knit 2 together, it's exactly the same thing, apart from the fact that you will do that with 2 stitches. So here I have my 2 first stitches. I enter through the front of both stitches together. So now, if you look at my needle is inside these 2 stitches, and then I wrap my yarn, pull through, and drop. Once more, knit 1 and knit 2 together. So I prepare, I go to the second stitch, I enter the second stitch, the first stitch here, and then I wrap my yarn and I pull through and drop them. And this makes a decrease which is leaning to the right. So here you can see that this stitch is leaning in this direction. Okay, so now with throwing, I knit 1, wrap the yarn. Now I take these 2, I knit them both together, wrap my yarn, pull through and drop them. And that's the same as for continental. I have one stitch which is leaning to the right. Now, for the left leaning decrease, which is the SSK. First I knit one stitch, okay, and then I do an SSK. The SSK, you do slip, slip, knit, and you do that in this way. You slip the first stitch as if to knit through. I will drop this yarn so that you can see better. So I slip this stitch like this. Slip, put my finger on it so that it goes nowhere. I slip the second stitch. And then I insert the left needle in both stitches in the front. So you see now I have 2 strands on my left needle and on my right needle as well. So that's the correct position to work the SSK. Now I take my yarn and I will wrap the yarn, pull through and drop them. And they lean to the left. Once more. Now I don't drop my yarn so that you can see how it's done while knitting. So I slip one, put my finger on it, I slip a second one, I also put my finger on it, then I insert the right needle in the left needle, this one in the front of both stitches, and then I wrap my yarn and pull through. So now it's throwing. Let's knit one. It's exactly the same thing. So the part you have to be careful about is that you slip the stitches knitwise. So here I slip one, put my finger on it, slip one, put my finger on it, insert the left needle in both stitches, and then grab my yarn and wrap it and pull through. And I have a left leaning decrease. One more time. Just knitting one stitch and now doing the SSK. Slip, slip, and knit them both. Pull the yarn and drop them. So, and these are basically the decreases and the increases that you will use over and over and over again for lace knitting. So, see you next time.